Yo, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? You know who this is, the real one, always 100, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, coming to you guys with an early slate and a main slate video because early slate's only 2 games, main slate's only 4, so why the hell not, right? Because we know we're going to play both slates. If you're new to the video, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully you get something out of it. So this shouldn't take too long because of the short slates, but still, we're going to break it down and we're going to get this bread one way or another. It's the last day of the decade. So, early Happy New Year's to y'all. I gotta. Are there games on? Let me check here. I gotta see if there are games on New Year's Day. I'll check later. I'm not gonna waste your time. But if not, I'll see you guys in New Year. If so, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, New Year's Eve, because we won't stop and we can't stop. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I am quoting 90s rap songs. Um, so first, we're gonna go with the winnings, guys. This is my best lineup of the night. $3 entry, won $10. What I tell you, Booker T is no joke, man. Way too cheap. McCray had to throw him in. Isaac did all right. Covington did good. Bam underperformed. Ricky Rubio started out really shitty, and then he just exploded. Christian Wood was a failed experiment. He was the chalk of the day for value, and he got a 20. And Oubre got 51. So McCray was definitely the play of the day, guys. So that's what I did. Um, the DFS club, man, these guys, I'm telling you, they're killing it every day. Tito, this is just what he does on FanDuel. Won $237. DFS Geek, $33. Oakley, I hope I pronounced that right, bro. $300. Very nice. Second place. So you hear all these other people saying, "Oh, we took down, we killed it every day." I'm showing you what we did. 310. Um, who else we got? Eagles 7. Black Thor again. Every night is Black Thor night. I'm telling you. Kahneman got a 320 DFS space. One on DraftKings and FanDuel. Dezillion, Bird Gang. Bird Gang, look at his score. He got a 356. Here I was thinking I was all that. Got the high score of the day with my 330, but 356. Good job, dude. Goon Reaper, my boy. 22nd, $25. This is the man of the day right here. ATL 6. $3,000 on this one. Came in second. Got a 355. These are real, guys. I'm just showing you what, you know, ATL Zeekster got it. Where's ATL's? Oh, here we go. Here's another one. Won $500. 17th place with a 331. Takedown Tito right here. That's right. That shout out to Terry. $200. First place. Takedowns every day, guys. So this is just what we're doing in here, just letting you guys know because this is it. There are 22 hours left, guys. www.dfsclub.com. Come join the family. We'd love to have you. We have our holiday specials going for 21 more hours. It is ticking down. So if you're on the fence, you're going to pull the trigger. The time is now, guys, because these prices will not be around. We'll probably won't do it for another year. So you got DFS Space, you got myself, you got the DFS Whispers. We cover every single sport, every single DFS site, all the way from NBA to college sports, guys. Everything. Baseball, when it's baseball season, we do golf, tennis, NHL, NASCAR, tennis, you name it, guys. Click the join now button before time runs out. Don't miss out. And current members, if you want to upgrade, the time is now. Make sure you click on my logo. And look at these prices, guys. So regular $25 a month, it's only $14.99. That's for every single sport. All right. Every sport. 6 months, $50 a month. Or a month. For 6 months, $50. For a full year, $99, guys. 3-day pass, $7.99. Current members, I suggest if you want to upgrade, the time is now. But if you want to join the team, come check us out while we're dirt cheap, because $25 a month is still very cheap for what we offer. And you guys know because I show you every day what we're doing in there. So come join the family. There's plenty of room. We'd love to have you. You guys got any questions, hit me up on Twitter. Hit me up on email me, skywalkerdfs@gmail.com. So with that said, let's get into the slate. First, we're going to start with the morning slate. Well, morning for me because I'm on the West Coast. So we hit up Draft Dashboard, my right-hand man, the best optimizer on the planet, guys. $1 for 30 days. Click on the link in the description below, and you also can have Draft Dashboard right here. You got to take the Draft Dashboard challenge, guys. If you don't like it, cancel it. No obligation, no bullshit, none of that stuff. So let's go to injuries. So basically, the whole Warriors team looks like they're out, just to put it mildly. Kevin Love is probable. Kai Bowman's even questionable. Jeez Louise. Eric Paschall is probable, but every time I play Pasquale, he's headed to the locker room with like 5 minutes into the game. So Willie Cauley-Stein is out. D'Angelo Russell is out. Kevin Looney is out. I mean, geez Louise, they're going to be running some short rotations. See, Paul Millsap 4 hours ago, still out. So, yeah, it has more to pertain to today's slate. So, lots of value. So, that's good, right? So, let's get into it, guys. Go to the position optimizer. Let's switch over to the 2-game slate. We'll do that one first. So, let's go to point guard. Ben Simmons, man, he's just on a rampage right now. 49, 41, 55 in his last three. His last five, check this out, 49, 41, 55, 59, and 47. Now, this is someone you pay 10K for getting this production. So Ben Simmons is doing it, and he's doing it at 8.5. Get him in there. Next up, Devontae Graham, 7.6, too cheap. Too cheap. The matchup's pretty tough against Boston. I get it, but if Charlotte's going to stay in this game, Graham's shots are got to drop. I played him when he got his 10 3-point shots in one game. That was awesome. But 43, 48, 48 in his last three. At 7.6, yes. Last time he played Boston, he got a 48. So, Mr. 48, that's what we'll call him, Devontae Graham. Get him in there. Kemba Walker, not on your life. Let's see. Now, if Brogdon is out, probably roll out with some Aaron Holiday again at 5'8". Very safe play at 5'8". 32, 35, 43. All right. Brogdon has not been playing. So he's been filling in and he's been getting the job done. That's basically a free square right there. All right. So let's go to shooting guard. All right. So Jeremy Lamb at 4.7. I just think that's interesting to me because that's too cheap. 4.7, because we all know what Jeremy Lamb's capable of. He gets the minutes. 21, 27, 28 in his last three. He can bust out with a 50, and you know what? I wouldn't be surprised because he's done it numerous times. So last three against Philly, a 30, a 47, and a 41. So for some reason, Jeremy Lamb plays very good against Philly. So at 4.7, value play, absolutely. Next up, way too cheap right here is Josh Richardson. Going up against Indy, they're ranked number one. Number one against guards. So keep that in mind. But Mr. Richardson here, 28, 35, 36, 21, 28 in his last five. Versus Indy, he's gotten a 20, a 40, a 29, and a 20. I think I'm on a 2-game slate. I think I might be willing to take that risk at 5.9 and just pray to God he gets a 30. Remember, the 30-point club, guys. If you're not rostering a player, if you're rostering a player and you're not sure if they're going to get 30 or not, do not roster them. All right? These are the keys to winning. Let's go to small forward. So we got very expensive Jason Tatum, 8K Jason Tatum. I don't know if I'm going to go here. The matchup's great. I just don't like that damn price. 8K for Jason Tatum. Wow. 21 last game, and they jacked his price up. 45 and a 34. Last time he played Charlotte, though, he got a 68. So will he do it again? Probably not. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets another 21 fantasy points and you're paying $8,000. So it's a risk. Definitely a risk. Tobias Harris is too much. He's just all over the place. I'd rather take a chance here at Gordon Hayward. He's 6'4", 32, 27, 35 in his last three. Minutes are through the roof with him, guys. Great matchup against Charlotte, ranked 25th in the league against forward. So, Gordon Hayward, I just have a gut feeling he's going to ball out. All right. We went over Lamb. Next up, Miles Bridges. He's going to go overlooked at 4-5. I guarantee it. Look at his history against Boston. 32, 35, 40, 9, and a 23. So his last three games, 32 and above fantasy points at 4-5. His minutes are there. He's getting 26, 28, 31 minutes, even with that PJ motherfucker back. Bridges is still getting his run. So 4-5 in that history against Boston, hell yeah. So there's definitely some value to be had on this slate, guys. So let's go to power forward. Sabonis, you get Sabonis for under 8K. I like that. Definitely like that. 43, 27, 40. He's kind of in a slump right now, but what better day to bounce back than New Year's Eve, right? Get one of his 50-point games. This 43 is encouraging, so that just means he's shooting upwards in stock. So get yourself some Sabonis at 7-8. With all this value, it shouldn't be a problem, guys. Next up, Al Horford at 5-7. 5-7 is too cheap, I think. He's had two bad games, a 14 and a 24. Bounce back. There is no way Horford's going to have three bad games. I think he's good for at least 30 or more at 5-7. So that's going to do it. Let's go to center. All right, we got Joel Embiid at 9-8. I love this play. 55, 44, 56. Nationally televised games, he just goes off. He does his thing. Ever since he got called out by Shaq, 59, 53, 58 against Indianapolis. Indiana. He's matchup proof. All right. Get this big man in your lineup at 9-8. Like I said, there's tons of value, so you shouldn't have any problems. He'll probably be chalk, but if you don't have him in a 2-game slate and he goes off, your lineup is kaput. It is dead. All right. Next up, Enes Kanter. He wants to be a WWE wrestler, he says, after basketball. But right now, he's only 5-1. Great. Charlotte's ranked 30th in the league against centers. 20, 38, 28. So before this 20, he was balling out. He got a 38 and a 28. So in this spot right here, with this matchup at 5-1, I would be very comfortable on DraftKings rostering Cantor and Embiid because you can roster two centers. Now on FanDuel, you cannot. So you have to pick your poison there. FanDuel, obviously, I'm going Embiid. So let's see. Who else do we got? Do we got anybody else? Nope. That's it. So that's going to do it, guys. Let's get a lineup for the early slate. All right, so we got Aaron Holiday, Jeremy Lamb, Bridges, Gordon Hayward, Al Horford, Josh Richardson, Ben Simmons, Jason Tatum. That's all right. I'll save that for my draft dashboard members because with that dollar, you get access to all my saved lineups, all my player pools, guys. That's for NFL too. We got playoffs this weekend, so I'm excited for that. You know, all the starters are going to play, so let's get that bread. NFL, we win freaking every time. It's great. So let's go to the main slate, 4-gamer. This one's going to be interesting. So, interesting. Luka is questionable. We don't know if he's going to play. Even if he does play, his record against OKC is not that good. A 30, a 40, and a 42. For 11-6, nah. Same with Harden. We don't know. He's got like something wrong with his toe, like a toe fungus or something. I don't know, guys. But if he plays, I wouldn't mind if it's nationally televised game, which I think it is. I can see going 10-5 James Harden. That's pretty cheap for him. 50, 50, a 59, and a 58 against Denver. So not too bad. But if Harden's out, it's an auto Russell Westbrook play, guys, at 9-6. He can do just as good as Harden. 36, 52, and a 55 the last three against Denver. So Westbrook is definitely in play with or without Harden. You could pay down and go Westbrook. And you know what? It probably be the same result. Unless Harden has one of his 70, 80 fantasy point games, then you're pretty much screwed. So next up is Chris Paul, 7-2. No Dennis Schroeder, but most importantly, against Dallas, look at his history: 34, 44, 40, and a 51. So for some freaking reason, this man has a hard on playing against Dallas. So get him in there at 7-2. If he gets a 50, wouldn't be surprised. Same with Shea Gill here. 7K. Got a 50 burger last game, 38 and 32 before that. 7K, I think, is very reasonable for Shea Gill Alexander, regardless of the matchup, guys. Dallas is ranked 12th against guards, so that's all right. Will Barton, he's just all over the place. And for 6'4", I'll pass. Next up, with all the injuries, the only one that I'm seeing that doesn't have pink eye is Draymond Green, man. All these avocados be getting all these players this year. You know what I'm saying? Either they're all eating the same avocados or they're all sleeping with the same girl. So you tell me. I don't know. 6-1. He's going to have to score, right? There's nobody left. I wouldn't be surprised if he just walks out there by himself. But definitely get him in there, guys. I think he's pretty much a lock at 6-1. Alex Burks, so far, looks like he's going to play. He'll probably get the start at 5-3. Alex Burks is a good player. He's just in a rut right now. He comes off the bench, but in this game, I got a good feeling he'll probably start due to them being so short-handed going against San Antonio, ranked 8th in the league against guards. So, but if Burke's shot's dropping, it's dropping. Next up, Delion Wright, 4-6, still too cheap, man. This guy's getting 30 fantasy points a game, right? And if Luka's out, that's even more. That's even more shots for him to take. So Delion Wright is one of the value plays of the slate, guys, besides all the other Warriors players. Next up, Patty Mills against Golden State. Especially if this game blows out, it's Patty Mills time, right? At 3-5, blowout scenario and a great matchup, Patty Mills. Absolutely. Next up, DeJounte Murray. He might get some extra run, but look at his price. He's only 5'9". That's cheap for him. Gets about 28 to 26 minutes a game. 30, 15, and 29. He's kind of all over the place, but at 5'9", I'm willing to take that risk, guys. And last but not least, down here, we got Jacob Evans. We got to wait and see what happens. If he gets a start or we get word that he's even going to play, like off the bench, he's minimal salary at 3K. So definitely worth a look. Not the best player in the world, but, I mean, minutes equals money, guys. You guys know that. So let's go to shooting guard. Fat Fred Van Vliet, I'm not paying 8-4 for him. So we got DeMar DeRozan, 7-1. Reasonable. You know, it's DeRozan. He'll get you his 30 or more fantasy points. 46, 34, 51 in his last three. He does, 2 games ago, he got a 50 against Golden State. Before that, a 31. So he definitely belongs in the 30-point club as that safe play. Who we got next? Went over Patty Mill. Damian Lee. I've been telling you guys about him since day one, right? He's finally up to 6'2". What'd I tell you? You guys remember when he was like 4'5" and I was telling you to play him? Well, 54, 35, 39 in his last three. He's going to shoot the ball a shit ton. It's going to be him and Draymond Green, man. So get him in there at 6'2". Hopefully he's low owned. Hopefully people just get totally afraid of this game. The Warriors will surprise you, man. Speaking of the Warriors, Glenn Robinson, is he going to get the start? We don't know. But he's only 4'4". He's capable of getting a 30 as long as he gets the minutes, right? Great basketball player. So Glenn Robinson's only 4'4". Who else do we got? Anybody else? That'll do it. Let's go to small forward. All right, so we want to Rudy Gay. Not straight, but gay, right? Rudy Gay is 5'1", 31, 41 in his last two. 20 and 26 minutes. He comes off the bench. Doesn't get that many minutes, which I still don't get, but he's been hot lately. And at 5'1", if he gets anywhere between 30 to 40 fantasy points, you're golden. Probably be very low owned. Let's see who we got next. We got DFS, 4-7, 29, 18, 24. Okay value play. He gets the minutes. It's just a matter of his shots dropping. So again, DFS. If Luka's out, I like him even better. If Luka's in, then maybe not. All right. Next up, Michael Porter Jr. is still way too cheap at 4.5. He could get the start because he's just been tearing it up, right? 29, 23 fantasy points, 26, 18. He got the start last game and then just he started out really hot and then they cut his minutes back. He didn't play that much in the second half, but I think he might get the start again. If he does, I'm definitely rolling him out at 4.5. He could go freaking McRae on you like today and get 50 fantasy points, and I wouldn't be surprised at 4.5. Let's see who we got next. We already went over Pasquale, Mr. Glass. We went over Jacob Evans. So let's go to power forward. So we got Lamarcus Aldridge at 7.6, way too cheap, 51, 33, 66. I don't know who's going to guard him. Just get him in there, guys. 34, 51 his last two against Golden State at 7.6. $600 more on FanDuel. Next up, Kevin Love, if he plays, is good at 7.5. Way too cheap. This man will get you 50 fantasy points at any given day. Going up against Toronto, 23 and 43 in his last two. I do love Kevin Love. No pun intended. Next up, who do we got? Marquise Chris. He'll get some extra run. And with these points per minute has been great during the regular season. Last game, he only got 16 minutes, 29 fantasy points. He's only 401, so he's power forward and center eligible. $100 less on FanDuel. His usage rate last game was 32% because of the blowout, right? This game blows out, you see what he gets. He gets minutes. So good chance it will, but Marquise Chris at 4-1, I'm willing to take that shot in a GPP. Absolutely. I'd probably play him before I play Mr. Glass. So let's see. That'll do it there. So let's go to center. So you got the Joker, Nikolai Jokic. He screwed us all last game with that 33. Before that, 64 and a 46. He's 9-3. Going up against Houston, possibly no Capella, 47, 38, 64. So Jokic is definitely in play. He'll probably be the chalk center of the day, but I do love this man right here. Steven Adams, Aquaman, 6'6". Had a bad game last game, 22 points. Before that, 42 and 34. Bounce back, right? Dallas is ranked 17th in the league against centers, so not that good. Get him in there at 6'6". Last time he played him, he got a 47. So Steven Adams it is. Next up, Jacob Poeltl, 3'6". Like I said, blowout potential here. He'll get the minutes, guys, and he'll get the fantasy points. Guarantee it. So don't forget about Poeltl at 3.6. You might want to run a couple lines. In the DFS club, I say on average we probably do about, I don't know, 3 lines or whatever. Some people only do 1 line. It just depends. I like to do about 3, especially in cases like this. Porzingis only if Doncic is out. Without Doncic, Porzingis will get you a 50 at 7.8, guaranteed. With him in, not so much. All right, his usage goes way down because Luka's taking all the shots. Capella, if he plays, absolutely. But if he doesn't play, what are you gonna do, right? It's what's his name? Fucking, he sound like that Hollywood child molester, Hartstein or whatever. It's Hartstein time. Here he is, Hartstein. I wonder if he's related to that dude. Let's see. So I'll put him in my player pool just in case. And let's see. I think that's it, guys. We went over Chris. That's gonna do it. So let's go to the optimizers, get you guys a free lineup. Now, if you guys have Draft Dashboard, you guys can do this a million times a day. And I love this new feature here. So you got GPP and you got a cash option. So in case you don't know, cash games are double ups, 50-50s, head to heads. GPPs are the tournaments. All right. A lot of people don't know that and they're too afraid to ask, like they don't want to sound dumb, but don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So this is a decent lineup. Jacob Evans, Delion Wright, DeRozan, Kevin Love, Aldridge, Harden, Draymond Green, total. This one's just kind of all over this is a great GPP lineup, actually. I will save that for my draft dashboard members, guys. So with the $1, you get access to all my saved lineups. So, and I do change my player pool every day. And that's going to do it for the video, guys. Schroeder's clocked out. He got the night off. So don't forget, time is ticking down. Look, only 15 hours now. Come join the family. We'd love to have you guys. Start off the new year right with a large, then just watch your bankroll build and build with us. All right? Because it's no fun winning by yourself. www.dfsclub.com. We'd love to have you guys. Click join now. Click on my logo. You're in immediately. All right? So I'm going to get up out of here. If I don't see you tomorrow night, I will see you New Year's Day for the prior day. So please, please, please do not drink and drive. Please just be careful, guys, because I want to see you for the next slate. All right? Don't be dummies. Don't. Stay away from them avocados too. All right? Guys, God bless you. God bless your families. Let's get this bread. Don't take shit from nobody. I live and die by that, guys. Um, and that's going to do it. So happy new year. On to the next decade. And the decade belongs to the DFS club. We've taken over. All right, y'all. I love you. Take care.